Well, YouTube, about 3 months later, 3,500 miles later, I finally got the update video out here for you now. So this is, of course, my 1986 Dodge W150, and after I bought it back in August, and I promised you guys a YouTube video, I'm just now getting it to you about getting this darn thing running again. So yeah, it's been a little bit of a project. It fought me long and hard to get it running. It took me a while to get it running, because what ended up happening is the reluctor coil in the distributor was broken. So to make a long story short, the coil was constantly grounded out, so it wasn't never getting spark until you like let off the key and stuff. It is raining a little bit, and there's also a highway there, so sorry about that. But yeah, but long story short, here it is. Those of you who saw it last time are probably looking at it and saying, and Dodge fanatics are probably looking at it going, that chrome trim doesn't belong there, because it no longer has that shitty cracked windshield that it had before. Got a new one put in. And then the rest of you might realize that my toolbox is gone. I'll get to that in a minute. That is because tomorrow, actually, I'm going to drop this old girl off at the paint shop, and she is going to get a fresh 3 coats of white and 3 coats of clear. So I know it doesn't look like much, and it doesn't look all that bad, but you can see it really well, especially on this camera, how it's been touched up with spray paint. The old farm truck life has its tells. There's a couple of dings here and there. I put all new gaskets on it, and then right after that, so now you have to like kind of shut the door. That window's open, so they shut easy, but you know, like if they seal. Well, right after I put them on, my buddy shut the door. He's got a Ford. There's a cross brace in the middle of this door. Put a big old dent in the door trying to push the door shut right there. But beyond that, there's not really too much new damage to here. Still got the freaking handprint marks, some boot marks, because I was actually trying to put the windshield in myself, and I almost had it, but you know, couldn't get it, so I just ended up calling somebody to put it in. But yeah, like I said, I got all new rubber. So I ordered a gasket set from Precision Auto Parts, I believe is what it is, and it's the window gasket, these runners, these. It has a new windshield, and I also have a sliding back glass in my closet to go in place of here, and it's got a new gasket for that. So it is every seal you need to completely redo your truck. But sadly, they are not as good as I was assuming. You can see there, they don't really clip in the corner here on both sides. And these gaskets here, you can see they don't seal like super well there. So they still whistle a little bit. And I washed the truck earlier, and of course now it's raining, but you can see it got a little wet inside. So sadly, it's not a perfect repop. That's kind of upsetting, but you see now I gotta slam the door a little bit now the window's shut. But it's better than it was, but it's not perfect. So still the same old in here. As you can see, I have the Wisconsin plate now. I actually have custom plates that say 86 Ram. They're coming in the mail, but we haven't gotten them yet. Put like 2 thermostats in it because they both wipe themselves out. I have a Bluetooth radio. I have it off for now because copyright reasons. But yeah, the only gauges that work is the fuel gauge. None of the other stock gauges don't work. And I'm assuming it's probably because of the freaking wiring mess under the hood. But there's little things I gotta fix. You know, like the glove box hinge down here broke off, so it pops out occasionally. You can see all the water stains on there. They clean off, but I just haven't cleaned them off since I put the new seals in. Broke that off the other day trying to roll the window down at Walmart. But yeah, Now I'll get under the hood, show y'all what's going on here. This is, again, the Slant 6. It's a 1968 casting. You can hear it. It does have a little bit of an exhaust leak, and that's because that donut gasket right there is old, cracked, and I reused it because I had to, and I have not replaced it yet. So, but otherwise, it is still the 600 CFM Edelbrock. Way too much fuel, but it works. So that, and it has the Oregon Cams 2106 grind, which is made this thing just an absolute torque monster. I mean, this thing will pull from 800 RPM all the way up to 2800 like you never would even think. It is a flat, extremely flat power band. I mean, I drive this thing like it's a diesel. I shift it at 2500 RPM and I cruise at 1200 on average. Like, it just loves to lug in a way. So right now I've got something going on with my charging system. I'm not sure if it's the voltage regulator or the alternator's going bad, because it looks like it's the original. So I've got a little bit of a, I gotta leave it running for now. I just turned the headlights off, that's fine. So. But I mean, otherwise, it is it's a great little work truck. I've been fixing everybody's stuff with it. Holy cow, I'm leaking brake fluid or something. Wiring mess is the same as before. Pretty soon here I'll get to fixing that. I know I'm kind of doing everything in the reverse order. The more I think about it, is like I'm getting the outside done first, and then I'm going to get the inside done. But you know, it'll still look nice in the end, and that's what I care about. So you can see the factory tailgate here has pretty good warpage to it. So I went out, drove like 200-mile round trip, and I picked this girl up. This is a dot tailgate, but as you can see, it is perfectly straight. I got that for 140 bucks, and my paint guy says that he'll make it look like it was never blue to begin with. So yeah, I'm really excited about the paint job. He's gonna split the cab and the bed, get in between there. He's gonna do the door jams. I'm just gonna repop it white, but a fresh coat of clean white I think is gonna look like nothing else ever could here. I mean, just look at that. And if it was all correct. I'm not gonna get the pinstripes done because I can't. Guy can't do them, but you know, such is life. Everybody's wondering. It's smoothed out a lot. It used to have a lot rougher idle, more tuning and everything. It's idling at probably 800 right now, so it's a little on the high side, but rather that than stall it as of right now. So I also went through and polished the rims. I put some Warren lockouts on here, as you probably saw from the install video, and they're really dirty right now. You can see if I wipe them off, that's what I made them look like. That mirror, whew, that nice mirror finish. So I was really excited when I got all that done. But yeah, pretty much when this thing gets back from paint, all it's gonna need is, I still need a passenger side power ram badge, but do that, repaint the grille, clean off some of this overspray that's still on here, and just polish everything up, and it'll be mostly complete for the exterior. Then I can work on, probably gonna tear that slant down and maybe do some hot rod things to it if I ever get the chance. You know, nothing wrong with a little extra horsepower. So still got to get it tuned. It gets like 14 miles per gallon on the highway because it's running so much fuel. I mean, it is ridiculous. And it gets 13 city. Like that's why you can tell it's just fat. But yeah, I guess show you guys what it looks like for all you guys who like the cams. So idle, second gear, rev it up to grand. Oh, take the brake off, genius. Right up to grand. kind of a dump. It's kind of a rough surface, but from here I can, like nothing to it. This thing does have, I think it's 391 rears, so it wants to go, but it, no questions asked. Will go if you ask for it. So, yeah, I mean, it's nothing special. It's still got a lot of work to do. And hopefully, here in the next couple months, I will have a pretty dandy looking truck. So, sorry it took so long for me to get around to this video. I've kind of been busy trying to tinker on it because I just had little things, because it's a truck with 64,000 original miles and I'm trying to make it a daily driver. That's why I'm finding out seals are going bad and alternators going bad. My transfer case is having a lovely fit, and those seals are not enjoying me doing 90 down the highway if I so feel. So got to reseal the transfer case for sure. And yeah, blew a power steering line the other day. I had to replace that. But in the end, it's still a good chunk of iron, good chunk of steel, and it's mine. So it'll do the job. If I can, I'll throw the clip in here. But I've got a video of me pulling my buddy's 1960 F100 behind this thing, and it did not enjoy that in the slightest. But yeah, I mean, it does what it does, and it gets me around the town, so you get to look all classy doing it. But yeah, you guys can expect no later than February, I'll have a video out with this thing back from paint, looking fine. So yeah, again, here it is, running, driving, cruising and drifting, whatever you need it to do, this thing's got it for you. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, and I will be freaking answering anything you got, any questions, and I might throw a couple questions out there for the viewers if you guys are active in there, because a little extra help never hurt nobody. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, and freaking I'll see you guys hopefully in February with a new paint job and a new mindset. Anyways, thank y'all for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see y'all next time.